flick at that. And keep that word to it. Because I'm keeping in mind. I don't know.
All right, we're back. They changed the screen on us. Still got plenty of food though. Let's craft ourselves a knife.
All right.
Janara looks pretty good this time of year, so I assume and plan to enjoy ourselves today. Put this guy here. Put this guy there. Let's get another stone. Perfect. Dang, I only need one more to make another rope. Put this here. See if some mushrooms spawn. I'll come back over here. That's or I guess we should just make the fire here. Perfect. Now we'll craft another hand drill. Let's hope this fire actually starts. Nice. And we'll leave these sticks here. Let's see if we can get ourselves another rock. Nice. Some more firewood there. Let's grab that. I think this is some more firewood here. Let's see. Nice. We're just harvesting the crap out of all these resources. That's perfect. Nothing there. That's okay. We'll check this guy. Go around you. Now we'll check over here. Hopefully they'll spawn in a few minutes. We'll come back to check. Nice. What? Oh, the clip. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. Is that all of them? Oh, dang. It was. Alright. Now we got plenty of firewood here. Let's see if any mushrooms spawn. I don't believe that any did, but we're still gonna look. Is it rotten? Damn! Alright, maybe there's some more over here that spawned. Come on. Alright, well, I'm gonna stick this mushroom in the fire. And we'll stick these plant fibers in. We don't need them. We just need to find a damn mushroom. Walking on fighting side of me. Go away then. Well, I'm surprised that no mushrooms have spawned. Must not have been enough time. Alright, let's just head back up. Hmm. Probably make another knife. I am a little bit surprised at the lack of mushrooms. Not sure what's causing it. Oh, nice. I knew I saw one for a moment. Are we gonna see more up here? Maybe over here. Come on. Oh yeah, I expect there to be some here. But later. Alright, let's go look down there and see if any spawn. I mean, there had to have been, right? I don't know anymore. Dang, filled out both. All right, got that stone back. Let's get some more firewood. All right, let's keep moving down towards the shoreline. But we still need some more mushrooms, so we're just gonna have to grind it out down here. Let's see if we got more. Damn! How did none of you spawn? I thought that was a person for a moment, but it is a Z. Alright. Why are you guys not spawning? Alright, we'll cook up this thing, and then we'll rest our character. And then, and I guess we'll just have to make do for now. I don't see anything here. We'll go check out the mushrooms that might have spawned up here real quick. Not sure if they'll have anything, but it's worth checking. I believe there's one here. Alright. A little worrisome. Oh no. How did you guys not spawn yet? This guy reduced them. He had to have. There's no way that no mushrooms have spawned at all. Unless someone's messing with me. Oh, there's another stump over there. Alright, I'm giving up officially. Let's head back to camp. We'll just have to go search an orchard or just find a better mushroom patch. Nice. Come on, give me one more. Alright, then there's the off chance that it might have spawned next to that I'm getting underground, next to that haystack. We're gonna go check right now. Come on, there's not more. This is already a goated meal, the fresh mushroom. It would just be nice to see if there's more. Dang, I don't see any. Alright, let's go check that haystack and come back. And we'll search these fruit trees too while we're here. This one right here I think is a fruit tree? No? You are a fruit tree, right? Oh no. You are. I guess not. Let's get some firewood. And we take the firewood and the stick. The off chance that there might be a mushroom here at this here little haystack. Cause I'm walking on the fighting side of me. It's getting butt cold and I can't find nothing apparently. This is just tragic, y'all. Alright, let's drop this guy here. Drop this stick on the ground. I assume it's already wet. Oh, it's not. I almost touched the fire. Did you guys see that? Holy! Let's go ahead and cook this mushroom while we're here. I think after we cook this mushroom, we should try to go search for those mushrooms on the hill. I'm pretty sure we got at least one from there. Sorry if I'm not talking, I was stretching my hand there for a minute. After all this walking and running and stuff, and I forget that this server has an auto run. I could have been using an auto run this whole time. But I like to make things harder for myself. We're almost done cooking it. And I'm sorry for where the screen is kind of placed. I just kind of left it there because right now there's a clip holding my mouse to cook this crap. 'Cause I'm not doing this. Imagine if we actually cooked this. I mean, we are cooking it technically, but like it would take even longer probably. Well, it's a frozen mushroom. Probably not that long. But IRL, mushrooms are a pretty unique like thing. From my understanding, it's like a midpoint between animal and plant. And that's pretty badass on its own face, right? But mushrooms eat decaying matter, right? Oh. Let's go ahead and put this in our inventory. Put this away. Let's go look for more mushrooms. Back up the hill. And then we gotta rest, because if not, our character's gonna start tweaking. Did we already check that famous mushroom spot that's been having them? Where is it? Like right here? Almost. Almost. Let's push up here. How is there no mushrooms? How? Nope. Nope, nothing here. Oh. Yeah, nothing. What about up here? Now, this is a true tragedy, y'all. They just up and turn down the mushrooms. I've never seen this. How am I supposed to get food? Reliable food's already difficult enough to come across. Now they just went ahead and made the game freaking harder. It's already hardcore. I guess I'll just continue to rant and rave to myself. I wasn't meant for this. This existence. What is the point of all this? I'm just sitting here playing a same storyline over and over again. You guys think I should play something else? Or do you love this content? Whoa, there was a lag spike. Did y'all feel that? I guess we'll head back down to the fire. Got nothing better to do, and this blizzard's getting pretty bad. Okay. Let's check if that haystack had anything. This is just going to be an experiment to see if mushrooms at all spawn, and then after this we're going to sleep. For sure. For sure. I say it now. Yeah, no mushrooms. Let's lie down. And nighty-night time. Go ahead and take a break, y'all. You can watch something else on your stream. I'm gonna be here for about 5 minutes, I think. I guess you could say that, yeah. It is a little chat break. Hope y'all are doing good no matter what. I like the stream. That should be one of the first rules. If you're not doing it, why not? You're enjoying this for free, ain't you? I ain't charging you. Maybe YouTube is. Hopefully, there's just at least one mushroom that'll spawn. As soon as we lose the benefits of the mushroom, we're gonna get up and eat another thing. God damn, this is taking a while. Hopefully this won't take too much longer. But I will say the energy is going up pretty fast. I wonder who's gonna beat it first. Is it gonna be the health? I mean, the water, or the? If you guys are looking down here, you guys should be looking down here, on the bottom right. Is sleep? Oh, water dipped out faster. Let's get up. And we'll eat the other mushroom. Alright, now let's lie down and gain that water buff. Until we're fully slept, I guess. Actually, I should take food security a little more serious. So let's go ahead and get up. Alright, let's try to just walk at this pace. And then we'll develop food and... yeah, water. Look, water's still going to go up. If we walk uphill. And it comes so funny, na, na, na. Yeah, but I hear them fall, na, na, na. Alright. We're officially going crazy. We're singing to ourselves. Yeah, stop doing that crap. Oh, mushroom! You see it? I see it too. Please be fresh. Oh, it's gonna be rotten. I'm preparing myself for the emotional turmoil of it being rotten. You ready? Let's see. Yes! And that means the ones up here might be fresh too. Let's go see, guys. Come on. This big one we haven't checked in a minute. We should. Don't see, don't feel. I don't think there's any mushrooms to be had. Haven't I come by here enough that at least one mushroom should frickin' spawn? You would think. Yeah, at least one. But evidently not. The gods have not belied any success in our favor. The party must continue to rely on itself for the reputation of starvation. That could be a song. The reputation of starvation is abated with the... Is that a mushroom? Damn! I thought that was a mushroom. Mushrooms! Please spawn! I need one. I need at least one now. Well, at least we got a fresh mushroom. That's gonna carry us forward a while. So we should use the hell out of it. And be near the fire the whole time. Just absorb everything. We're just gonna gather some more trees. Come on. Give me a pair. Pair of these. Still nothing. It's not turning out good for us, y'all. We might end up having to sell the farm. And I'm gonna briefly check over here. Kind of worried about that lady, but let's just come this way and avoid her ass. Please don't be rotten. Oh. I don't see any more. Get the hell out of here. We just got another mushroom. But that's good. Oh, look at that. She just came right over to where we were. That's crazy. Alright, let's head back up. Okay, let's head uphill. I guess let's get another rock before we get some more firewood. Sorry about that. I had to send a text to my wife regarding food. No, drinking. I'm gonna get quite a few because I'm tired of having to just get more and more of them. Plus, it increases the odds of tomatoes, of dang mushroom spawning. Alright, when we have 2 in a row where we just don't get any, we're gonna stop. One. Please stop us. I don't want to be here forever. Perfect. That was her sign. Yes. That dried? All right. How many more we got over here? Oh my gosh, did we actually take firewood? I don't think we did. Oh, we spent it looking for... We didn't actually get firewood. Okay, okay. Let's put some more in. Look at that, y'all. It's a sight for sore eyes right there. Und die drei Bli und take it back. Alright, we put those in there. Is there anything else? Yeah, alright. Look at that. Now that's the daisy spawns I know. I hope these are vanilla at least. Vanilla should be the... I mean, I know this is supposed to be hard, but okay, put it one level below vanilla. Even then, there should still be quite a bit of mushrooms, you know what I'm saying? Based on just all the areas we're hitting, you know? We're searching far. We're searching wide. We ought to find them. Well, they ought to be found. Liar wishes to kill something. I highly doubt that actually we're gonna come across anything useful. Where's that dang stump? Anything useful new? Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna leave. Oh, is that rotten? Damn, we missed him. Or he was meant to spawn there. I can't tell. Die. Let's go see if those haystacks spawned anything. And while we're here, let's cut you down. Damn, you ruined. Oh, we can cut up these sticks into more sticks. Hey, what's up, Neon? How you doing, my friend? Perfect. I was waiting for this thing to break up. Ah, dang. Sometimes that lag just makes it keep on going. I finally have an off day too, which is crazy. I normally don't really have off days with this job now. But y'all know how it is. Life is one of those things where you just gotta keep on, working. Because if not, we're screwed. You know what I'm saying? Now, anyways, to kind of get away from real life, we've got to see if we can actually gather any more mushrooms out there, but I don't see any, which is making me worried. Oh, homie's coming this way. Okay, let's toss this that way and make a break for it. Did he see us? Look at him, he's just stuck there. It's 9:50 p.m. for me, my friend. Okay, he's coming this way. He looks like he's stuck over there or something. Let's head back. Head back to where we need to be. Yes, another mushroom! Alright. Can we not put this up here? Okay. Actually, alright. Now that we finally have money, let's drop all this stuff here. Boom, boom. Drop the money on the ground. Let's go. All that money. Look at that money right there. Now I feel confident about just, leaving this area, finally abandoning this struggle. So, in a way, what we could say is that we have surmounted the long march, in a way. Alright, the NCOM has finally crossed the long march of starvation. And your loyalty to this channel will be repaid in full. Aw, man, you're about to start the week. Good luck to you this week, my friend. I hope it's productive. May the harvest, what is it? Bless your harvest. And whatever that is. If it's money, if it's accomplishing bureaucratic work for the Australian government. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, man, you push through and you survive this week. Oh, I thought I saw another one. I was gonna cry a little. But we're finally out of this this nightmare hole of resource attention. So I want to go see the city now, Now that we have an idea of how to survive on this server, I'm tired of, hiding and not fighting anymore. I'm ready to take over, I want to do this. Even if we have below the crafting levels we had before. Yeah, there's nothing to be had. Let's just head back. We got enough food. Life is telling us, move forward, proceed, and do not fail. 8 Celsius? Let me see what that is in American freedom units. Oh, winter has started for you. What's that line from Game of Thrones? Oh, PM. Oh. Oh, so it's not over yet. Thank goodness. You have more time to watch. That's cold, but I mean, like, that's not super cold, right? Or would you say that that's cold for you? I don't think that that's that cold. Like, I've dealt with really, really cold, like, you know, where you can't, there's so much snow you can't open the door, you know? I want hydration 3, but we can't get it. I guess we'll get saving water, thirst resistance. I think we'll get thirst resistance 2. And now we're gonna eat this guy first. We're gonna eat the fresh mushrooms later, just because I want their effect to be as maximum as possible. Yes, thank you. Winter is coming. A communism for freedom. Oh my gosh. Okay, but can you hear me out on something real quick? Now, I'm not gonna purport to be an ardent socialist or anything, but do you feel like collective action in a apocalypse is a good idea? We don't get snow, and my house doesn't. Okay, all right. Well then, I get it. The heating system, you know. Um, but that makes sense though. Like, I guess what I'm trying to get at is because look, I'm from a place of America where people here will panic over you know the weather getting down to 50. You know, they panic over that. They'll cancel school. First sign of any hail or anything, they cancel. You know. Okay, we'll leave this mushroom here because it still needs to cook more. Is there not more food for us? I guess we should just gather the benefit of the dry mushrooms while we're here. Is it even gonna? Oh yeah, look, level 2. Ooh, athletics. But yeah, what's your guys' thoughts on collectivization? Let's just start with that. Collectivization in a time of an apocalypse. My justification for an example of a government that does so is Fedra during The Last of Us. Thoughts on that, y'all? Okay, thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's something to it, isn't there? Now, this is not a defense of socialism or communism. I'm not going to advocate for any of that. Just saying that there is a benefit to collectivization. No, 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 no. I'm not saying that. Don't worry, Neon. Don't worry. Well, actually, though, what are you? Would you? Because technically, I mean, if we're gonna be technical about poli-sci, right? Then technically, your government is I think a liberal democracy. No, constitutional monarchy. No, it's a liberal democracy, right? Or go ahead and describe it in your own words. How you feel it is. Because in my understanding, what I understand a liberal democracy to be is that it's where the rights of the individual are are supreme. That means, you know, private property rights are respected to a large degree. I mean, a large degree is kind of, I guess that's that in of itself is kind of nuanced, right? Because there's such a thing as like private property rights of land or private property rights of guns type of deal. Like that's an example, you know what I mean? But like, um, I guess what I'm trying to say is, what do you consider your government? Okay, okay, constitutional monarchy. Look, another person. Hello. You should type yourself out, make yourself known to the people because we're discussing politics. And at this point, we should start developing. I feel like as this channel grows, we need to develop political theory for this hyper organization government we've already planned out within Daisy, but we'll get to that later. Constitutional monarchy. How do I feel about that? Do you like being in a constitutional monarchy? Because technically the king has the final say, right? But like, I know that's not really respected or really acted upon because of the sovereignty of the country. So you say it's more compared to communism. In what capacity would you say that your private property rights are under attack? Let's hear them. For now, we're not going to count guns, only because we got to talk about guns later. I just want to see, besides guns, what is your argument for socialism within the constitutional monarchy of the, the Australian government. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I know I just gave a lot of things, but y'all can't do nothing about it. I'm running this show. Okay, we gotta think about what athletics we're gonna get. I want to get... Oof. Marathoner. You regain stamina faster when jogging. Thanks to the effective distribution of strength and breathing, your stamina is restored even in motion, allowing you to continue running longer without having to stop to rest. Oof. Okay. No panting. You reduce the delay before stamina is restored. Okay, so this helps us regenerate. And this helps us... I'm gonna do that. I clicked it by accident, so we're doing that. No, yeah, and I understand how it works. The question is, do you like it? And then give me reasons for why you think that it's socialist. That was the question. And we should go look for more foods. More food, please. No, what is it? More grub? Or what is that kid from Oliver Twists? I think. I don't remember that name of that book. Oliver something. Oh, we're still getting water. We need to keep getting it. What am I doing? I'm sorry for staying here for a while, but we have time to talk about politics. So let's just stay here for a while and get the benefits, the full benefits of the mushroom, because we don't know when this is going to happen again at this point. Like, I'm kind of disappointed in this server now, because now we're gonna have to get food. But I mean, for those of you that like hardcore, this would definitely be it. I'm not saying I don't like this. I can handle it. I mean, you see me surviving, right? But oh, I hope we don't throw up. I say that and then we throw up would be a horrible turn of events. Come on, hang on, I want to hear it. I want to hear that defense. I want to hear that the defense of the argument that Australia is socialist. You gotta tell me, man. That's a big claim. I'm not saying you're wrong. I said it's a big claim. Is that a mushroom? Alright. Go see if there's more up here on this hill. We're just gonna walk up the hill so I can get the full benefit of the mushroom. No. Hold on. You could anonymously comment because that's not your true identity. Technically. Unless your account is connected to your true identity. Or, oh, well, I guess never mind. You're in a surveillance state. Is that where you would say that you're in a socialist system? Because they would find that? Not necessarily. Okay, I mean, let's not say that. Let's use a different term. Let's use, you're in a sharing system. In a sharing system, would you say that you're, that because of the fact that we can't discuss the things that in the way that I'm saying, you're technically as an anonymous person named Neon and not whoever your real name is, because we don't know that and we're not supposed to. And anyone that tries to, will, in my opinion, in this game, should be summarily shot. In this game. In the game. Anyways. But is it because... No, I understand that. What I'm saying is technically everything that you're typing is being recorded, I guess, for lack of a better term. Is being documented. Oh, okay, I see. So it's more about not betraying your values. Is that why? Or maybe not values, but like your institutional... Okay, institutional values. Maybe that's a better way to put it. Like you're a committed bureaucrat type of deal. And I'm not knocking it or anything like that. I'm asking for clarification. because I want to see if the internal motivation is like because you believe in your job, or is it more you believe in your politics, or is it more like you're an ardent nationalist? Like, not that that's wrong either, and maybe that's not the right term to use, but just patriot, an ardent patriot, of your country. And I don't mean to fit you in boxes, but we use words here, and in order for us to understand each other, we need to use words. So, there you go. Okay, that was. I think I had asked that a bit earlier. Maybe I wasn't clear on that, but that was gonna be like the question. Okay, well then there you go. Then there you go, man. I'm proud of you because you're committed, and we need more of that in this world. Just people that are value oriented, if you get what I'm saying. Oh, maybe I should stand right here. Don't want to get my stomach full and throw up all over the place. Oh, stop eating because we're gonna throw up now. Let's go back up here, put that there. Can I get increased hydration 3? No, of course. Let's get saving water. We're gonna get so much water now. Okay. Now, if y'all are wondering why I'm only choosing water, it's because we don't really have access to water. As you can see, I can gather mushrooms galore and keep ourselves full. Keeping ourselves thirsted? Not thirsted, keeping ourselves... What's the word for when you're keeping ourselves hydrated? You know what I'm saying? The only way to replenish that is by making this skill level of saving water, increasing our ability to absorb water, decreasing our loss of water. All of these things are measures to overcome that gap of having to find a tool, because every time that we go to the wells in the server, they're frozen shut. Yeah, that's how freaking hardcore this is. And that's why I'm here, just getting food and getting food and not actually going out there and doing anything. Anyways, why are we talking about this? Let's get back into political theory. So, Neon, as a bureaucrat, you have training in political science, you have training in administering a government. Let me ask you this question, Neon. Why are you not interested in helping me form a fictional, instead of saying collective, let's say authoritarian, but utilizing collective market strategies, or no, sorry, not collective, but collectivization markets and economy. So a collective market, maybe a command economy. Let's just say the command economy. Uh, uh, we we or you in your role, you would help me create this empire within DayZ. What's your thoughts, my friend? That can't be nothing because it's all fiction. It's all just a game. It's all a game, my friend. But I don't know if you recall the plan I had laid out earlier of how the NCOM should, do DayZ. Do you recall the plan? I want you to in your best words, summarize it if you recall what I want to do with this, kind of just with this whole channel, with everything. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Outstanding. Yeah. It's all virtual, my friend. All virtual. But okay, let's work on it then. Let's together, you and I here, in a way. I want you to help me just kind of lay out how we're gonna pull together the doctrine of our fictional, virtual movement, simply within DayZ to create. And so for anyone else that might be watching and is kind of a bit confused about everything, our goal is to essentially start with a small server, and I think a good server to start with is Hey Barnby's Organic RP, because people there are already used to sort of like movements arising. It helps to add to their lore. But in our sense, since we're trying to form an army, and a good, maybe not an army, but a good example to use as a historical example would be the Mongols or the Huns. If you recall, that was a great wave, the Horde, the Golden Horde, the and a kind of call to maybe a fictional universe, the orcs in Warhammer 40,000, or the orcs in fantasy, the Wog, the the Great Change, the Kali Yuga. If you all know that goated term, let me know. The Kali Yuga. You know what I mean? The great age, the dark age. The NCOM can be that. A war band, wholly dedicated to the destruction. Well, maybe not destruction. Let's not start there. Let's start firstly with taxing, bases or what have you. Just imagine if we could form an army, this entire channel, all of us. And there's a friend of mine who you all have not met, but he is essential to the project. His name, if you all have been to the Discord, his name is of course the Minister of Propaganda, Dr. Gravity, Joseph Gravity. uh, but he is it's kind of our in-house media director. But anyways, where I'm rolling this all back to is that we need to form a yes, Neon, thank you. That's exactly where I was going to get to. The sort of standard operating procedure of our administration. But Neon, you are familiar at the end of the day that we are going to be authoritarian, correct? In DayZ, in game, in a virtual world, of course. And for those of you founding members that are here today, I'm glad to have found you. Y'all are actually going to kind of maybe experience the first steps in the process of actually creating this great change, this great journey. However, of course, it's going to require me to balance my time. But if I get more and more people to actually support this dream, this journey, then I will myself, in a way, sacrifice my personal time. Right now, my life is basically working 8 to 7 o'clock for a lot of days out of the week. Some days I have 5 days off. Then during that 5 days, I have to work at my family's business because I love my grandparents, and even though my wife tries to tell me, I still stay despite that out of loyalty to them. Because family, I don't know, man, there's something about family that you just gotta stick to. But anyways, that I digress. That just means I don't have a lot of time for you. I have to force myself to come. Just kidding. But I have to force myself to be here for you. But if it means that more and more ardent support will come, and that this journey that we're laying out, this journey that we are laying out, this plan that's being hatched currently within the server, if y'all are willing to commit to it and see this journey through, then to be honest with you, come on. What's not to sort of see? We could see DayZ as an entity sort of become possessed by our political will, our political outreach. A genuine, for lack of a better term, a revolution of DayZ. Imagine if, as a group and as an organization, we had at the top our great leader, someone with a vision to see out a great war. And what this war will be is a war against the chaos that is inherent within DayZ. And so here's how that's going to go about, more or less. We start off with one server, and I think Hey Barnby's Organic RP is a perfect one because it already has an attractive level of audience to it. And as a result, that means that there's going to constantly be a fresh pool of bodies to both recruit from, and if not recruit, then when they hear about our ways and either they're pissed off with us or they like us. I thought I saw someone in the distance. It was just that little piece of branch. If they're pissed off with us or if they like us, it doesn't matter. The reputation will spread. But our goal is to, I know it's going to be kind of cringy, and this is where I do have to say, you all have to overcome that cringy bullshit if you want to see out this revolution, okay? You got to get over being embarrassed. You have to put in the effort, I guess, to sort of play the role. Our role within that is going to be militaristic, Of course, Neon. Of course. But I don't really want to say that I am yet. I want to create a sort of cult of personality around the great leader. A sort of have you ever heard of a video game series called Beholder? Not sure. It's a very niche thing. It's on mobile. It's also on Steam. But that game, holy bro, that game is like basically living in a surveillance state. But it gives you a good idea of like the level of like fear that we need to create within a server. Um, Anyways, this is oh gosh, we're really gonna get into some crazy stuff tonight because uh, my my perception of fear and politics and all this stuff, I can sort of trace it back to I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but World War Z the book. World War Z the book kind of opened my eyes to politics, political science, economy, just 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 a whole network of things. And I know we're kind of Neon, you were already guaranteed that. Like I want to understand how you're gonna fit into this because you do realize that you're gonna have to be here with me. You're gonna be here one day in this server or in a game. It's virtual, you know. I'm not saying that you gotta speak all the time or anything like that, but you certainly gotta play your role. And part of this is going to be to plan out like operations such as how we're going to kind of create a system of rating where of course we got to raid people but also we got to not raid them so that we can tax them if that makes sense, you know. And I know we're kind of again we're jumping between a lot of topics, but that's because now that I'm kind of seeing the potential that lies within both you and within this organization as our popularity grows, like come on man, like there's a lot of things that we have to sort of cover together. But let's bring it back down to earth a little bit more. And let me hear out like sort of your questions because I need some more dialogue from you, my friend. I need your opinions. I sort of need like your input on the plan. Uh, uh, and then for everyone else, I mean, you all should be commenting things too. I mean, you're here for the foundling meeting. I feel like at least some of you should kind of give some input on this. So while I do that, I mean, while you all do that, I'm gonna go ahead and search for mushrooms. See if there's any. And go ahead and I would suggest to think it through as well. Like take your time to sort of develop the questions and the sort of way you want this conversation to go because we have a lot of things to go through, such as the whys of everything, our ethics, you know, the mm, maybe the more nuanced details like how do we create a within this channel we're gonna have to create propaganda, you know, we're gonna have to create videos. I don't think there's a really good propaganda channel, I mean a propaganda video y'all have seen from this channel, obviously in a long time ever, right, because we didn't do them. But I can show you guys some maybe some clips of like examples of what me and Dr. Gravity came up with together. It's just that honestly the hardest part for me has been overcoming um, a lack of just I don't know, maybe um, a lack of honestly maybe it's just an effort on my part now that I think about it. I'm gonna take full responsibility for that because I really want to just live out this dream. I do want to try to before I get out of my 20s, you know. I want to see this kind of idea through this channel. These Daisy, YouTube, and all of these things have always been a kind of uh, passion project that I'm like, okay, I'll get to it eventually. I'll get to it eventually, but I don't want to do it before I have kids, you know. Like let me see this through. And at least for me, guys, that's gonna be one of my whys. One of my whys is I just want to do it. I want to see if we can do it. I want to see if it's possible. And I think that that might be one of the most important reasons. Let's just see if we can do it. I mean, can you imagine that? Like, just imagine, again, how the Mongols went about was in their time. I think Temuchin. Oh yeah, Neon, go ahead, because I was about to get into to some crazy stuff just in a moment there. Um, if I was, because you're more of a political developer at this point. Are you going to be actually playing? Because that would be a question to ask. Are you willing to actually get Daisy and I mean, I would get it for you, you know. But do you even have a PC, and do you think that that's something that you could see yourself doing? Because that would be one of the first things to ask is that something you're capable of doing, or would it be more of a background role in terms of maybe writing out like documents? Because I have a whole Google Sheets where we have our watermarks, we have official documents we've actually prepared, myself and Dr. Gravity, to sort of like actually one day again distribute these documents, you know, to people, and sort of just create a bureaucracy of a government. Are you interested in seeing that, by the way? I'm kind of curious. Because if you're interested in seeing that, maybe I could show parts of that. I wouldn't mind. But yeah, your title depends on how you, essentially, I guess what I'm trying to say is your title depends on how useful you can be to the organization, as well as what I can kind of like foresee what your capabilities are, and that's based on how available you are. Of course, it depends on your technology, right? Like, do you have a computer? Do you have a microphone, right? Do you have the game? Are you willing to play the game? Like, there's a lot of levels to this. Not saying that anything's are negatives either. It's more just kind of like, I'm willing. I have a PC. I require you to buy it for me though. Although time zones. Well, time zones are not actually a difficult thing for me. It's the days, because I work a job right now where it's not regular off days, but I do plan to get to those off days, which to me would be Friday, Saturday. If I were to switch to those off days, are you capable of the Friday, Saturday? Of, you know, and I would adjust to your time. Because again, like I'm trying to actually, you know, put time and effort into this channel, you know, and develop it to the proper level it needs to be at. But that would be the question. And I would buy it for you, of course. In a way, I kind of feel like that should be a rite of passage to joining the organization. Is, do we trust you enough to actually purchase this game for you? Yeah, let's do it. Are you willing to maybe be heard on the stream too, or is that not? Before we continue, because honestly, like, let's just kind of delve into things. I think people even seeing the way we as a council start developing things. I think you know, if you're willing, there might be something that will help in the propagation of things. But I'm gonna leave that to you right now to say anything before you continue. And then on top of that, I might have to actually end the stream to go ahead and do everything like that, so we can restream it to the you know, to the Google Sheets. Okay, so let me end. Okay, then let's do this. For everyone else that's here, I want you all to actually comment, because we're gonna come back to stream. I am, at the very least, you know, gonna stream this thing, and I want to play more. But this seems like an important meeting that I need to attend, and so I need the sort of not deference, but I need the acknowledgement that you all are real, that these aren't just dummy accounts or something like that. Like, I want to get to know everyone here, you know? Of course, Will Spain. You've been here since the beginning, my friend. But I know that there's at least two more people that are watching that could comment, and I want to get to know y'all. You know, this journey y'all are about to witness is going to be it's going to be beautiful. But I'm going to give you all about 30 more seconds before I have to cut the stream and get in contact with Neon. And Neon, can I just get an acknowledgement that you've heard all this too as well? Thank you, brother. Oh my gosh, dude, thank you. Dude, oh, all right. Let's get to this meeting then. Thank you to the rest of you watching. Wolfsbane, get to see you later, my friend. Y'all take care.